Connecting the dots, painting the picture, and using the same picture to solve the problem. That's what my manager told me when I asked him a simple question. What do you think that one unique skill I have which a lot of young professionals lacks in this day and age? Now, before you jump to the conclusion and think that this is the video of me bragging about my skills and success, that's not the point. Today, I'm going to talk about that one skill which has immensely helped me in my career, which I have developed in the last few years. Let me tell you the whole story. So in the company I work with, we have to go through an annual performance review at the end of every year. This is the conversation where your manager will go through all the goals that you have set up for the year, how you have achieved it, is there any scope for improvement, what are the things that you can do better, and what are the things that you are proud of. So this is the meeting I had with my manager at the end of the last month. As everything was going as per plan, in the last few minutes I asked him a simple question. Just out of curiosity, what's that one skill that I have that you think that a lot of young professionals do not have in this day and age? He said, you have a unique skill of connecting the dots, painting the picture, and then using that picture to solve the problem. After hearing that, I had this big question mark on my face because nobody has ever told me that before and I had no idea what the skill means. Well, in the beginning, I thought he's being sarcastic, but looking at this big question mark on my face, he said that, just calm down and let me explain what I mean. He said, you have a unique skill of connecting the dots. What he meant by that is, if he gives me a problem to solve, and even if I don't know the answer to problem and he guides me towards 20 different people, when I have the conversation with people, I listen to each and everyone's conversation. I listen to their ideas, I listen to their solutions. So even though if one person couldn't give me the entire solution, based on my skills, I will collect and connect the dots from each conversation. And in the background, I will try to connect those dots based on the short dialogue I have with each and every individual. Now, when he said I paint the picture based on what each individual have given me, let's say 5% of the solution from each one of them, I make a mind map or an image in my head to connect all those dots and create the picture. Now, this picture I have individually collected from each of the brain from each individual. And then once I have the whole solution after connecting all these dots, I use that solution to solve the problem. And if I have to tell you honestly, I was completely mind blown by his explanation. He said, even though I mentioned that it is one skill, this skill is compiled of many skills that I have. He said, you are a great problem solver, you have great first principle thinking, you have great articulation, you have great listening skills, you are an active listener. But what he said is, on top of that sits your ability to connect with people, ability to express yourself, and ability to be a confident and effective communicator. Let me give you a simple example to understand how does the skill work and how you can use it the next time somebody gives you a challenging task. Imagine somebody asked me to manufacture a chair which would be the best and the most comfortable chair in the world, and I have no idea how to do that. So in the pursuit of understanding how to make the best chair in the world, I will talk to multiple people around me. So imagine first I'll talk with a carpenter to understand what kind of wood it needs to manufacture a chair. I'll talk to a designer to understand the ergonomics of the chair, how to make that chair more comfortable. I'll talk to a user who uses the chair every day to understand what are the challenges that they're going through or how to solve those problems so that they will be happy with the product. I'll talk to a costing person to understand what could be the cost. I will talk with a supplier to understand what are the materials I need to procure. I'll talk with a manufacturing person to know what are the processes I will need to manufacture the chair. Now, each individual conversation I'll have will give me one dot. On its own, that dot is useless. It will not help me to manufacture the best chair in the world. But if I use some skills of mine to understand and to connect all those dots, make a story, make a mind map, make a picture in my mind, which will give me the entire process of how to manufacture the best chair, I will use that picture to solve my problem of making the best chair in the world. So this is how connecting the dots, painting the picture, and using that picture to solve the problem. And everything that lies above that is your ability to ask right questions, to communicate effectively, and to convey your message to the end user. So as I have been reinforcing in all of my videos the importance of confident and effective communication, this is the live and real example which has happened to me recently. The more you are an effective communicator, the more confidently you speak, you kind of start to have these meaningful connections with everyone you speak. Not only related to your professional life, not only related to your work, it could be in your studies, it could be in your personal relationship, or it could be in any other things of life. So this, my friends, was my skill. Connecting the dots, painting the picture, and then using that picture to solve the problem. Now, I'm not saying that just watching this video you will get that skill, but you have to start working towards it. And the first step that you can take is work on your communication skills. If you like the story I'm sharing and if you like the content I'm making for you guys, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Share this with your friends because I am confident that these videos are going to be helpful for each and every one of them. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.